quite a companionable job. We all have fun together. The ways of packing chocolate has changed so much. They are much more complicated. Most of the women are married. We call it the school shift. They take their children to school before they start work, and they're home in time to collect them. This work, to the outsider, may look boring, but it isn't. There's always something different coming along, different novelties and different coloured foils, and it all helps to vary the job. I was born here, and before the war, most of the workers here were local people, but people don't seem to stay nowadays. I think it's because they've got a choice of so many jobs. My employers say they have a 90% turnover change of employment during a year. I think the boss has more respect for the workers these days. In fact, I think everybody has.
Well, if you wanted help, who's out of work, you wouldn't go while you've got anything in the place that would fetch a shilling. You'd have to go to right down in want. And if you did have anything left in your own, when he came down to see you, he'd say, well, what about that on the wall? What did you come for? That you'd have to sell that picture if it was the value of a shilling, and when you'd sold that, the next day you could go and ask them for something. They'd give you a ticket for 2 loaves, might be black bread, he might give you some rice, some flour and some potatoes, but you couldn't go again for a long time.
The old people did have a bad time in the old days. My mother, who is 74, had a bad life when we were children, as we were in rooms. George and I have 2 children. Jennifer, who is 9, as you can see here, and Carol, who is a teenager. She is 15. And as you can see, she likes makeup and clothes. Carol doesn't read at all. I think myself, if she was to read a bit more, she'd learn a bit more. But I was never one for reading, so I suppose she takes after me, because in my younger days, if you had a book, my mother used to do a nap. Say, oh, reading again. Don't know what you find in them books, load of trash. With the girls and boys of today, they start courting young, and they're trusted. They just stop in a room on their own, and you don't interfere. The only time you go in there is when they have a cup of tea or coffee or anything. Myself, as regards of girls getting into trouble and having babies, why I think it is because the parents don't let the boys come into the house. They find back turnings to go to with no one about, as the saying is, and then that's when the trouble starts.